Have you ever felt the uncertainty of stepping into a new relationship after a breakup? Today, we delve into the timeless wisdom that can guide you through this transformative phase. Take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel. Your support is essential for our growth and fortitude. Understanding your emotional state following a breakup requires a deep introspective examination of your feelings and mental health. Post-breakup, the soul can be likened to a stormy sea, where waves of emotions crash incessantly. The first crucial step is to ascertain the nature of these emotions. Are you experiencing sadness, anger, relief, or a tumultuous mixture of all? Identifying and naming these emotions is akin to mapping a vast, unexplored landscape. This task demands honesty and fortitude, for it is only through acknowledging the tempest within that you can begin to chart a course towards inner tranquility. The next phase is to introspect on the source of each emotion. Consider what specifically triggers each feeling, whether it is a memory, a lingering attachment, or the fear of future solitude. Examining these catalysts under the lens of reason, you gradually uncover their true forms. This intellectual endeavor reveals the impermanent nature of distress. Even the most intense emotions surge and recede like the tides. Ponder deeply. Are you clinging to an idealized past or grieving for something that never truly existed? Such reflections offer clarity, enabling you to distinguish between rational thoughts and unproductive ruminations. Having established a clear understanding of your emotional triggers, it is essential to cultivate a mindset focused on resilience and personal growth. Embrace the Stoic principles of acceptance and fortitude. Recognize that pain and loss are intrinsic parts of the human condition. Rather than succumbing to despair, use these experiences as opportunities to build a stronger character. Imagine your psyche as an anvil and each hardship as a hammer stroke. With every strike, your inner resilience is forged anew. This philosophical practice fosters a sense of control and empowerment, transforming vulnerability into a bastion of strength. Finally, reflect upon your readiness to form new bonds. This is not simply about emotional healing, but also about having a clear sense of self-worth and purpose. Are you seeking companionship to fill a void, or are you genuinely ready to share your enriched self with another? The Stoics teach us to be self-sufficient, to view relationships as enhancements to an already fulfilled existence, rather than necessities. Such self-sufficiency is a testament to your emotional maturity. When your spirit stands as solid as a marble statue, unwavering against the winds of change, only then are you truly prepared to forge new connections. The journey to recognizing readiness for a new relationship begins with understanding oneself. It is essential to reflect deeply on the past, not with regret, but with an analytical mind. Have you taken the time to process the lessons learned from your previous relationship? This reflection is not about dwelling on mistakes, but about gaining wisdom to avoid repeating them. Have you uncovered the patterns in your behavior that may need adjustment? By recognizing these patterns, you equip yourself with the knowledge to forge more meaningful connections in the future. It is said that knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Another key indicator of readiness is emotional stability. Are your emotions steady and under your control? Shackled by the turbulent waves of unresolved emotions, few can steer the ship of a relationship effectively. It is thus imperative to achieve a balanced state of mind. Have you made peace with your past? Embracing the Stoic principle of amor fati, loving one's fate, is instrumental in this. It helps in accepting whatever has happened, seeing it as a necessary part of your growth. Emotional stability is the bedrock upon which resilient relationships are built. One must also gauge one's self-sufficiency before plunging into a new relationship. Are you whole on your own? Relationships built on dependency rather than interdependence are akin to fragile bridges. They crack under pressure. A Stoic aims to seek inner completeness. Do you find fulfillment in your endeavors outside of a relationship? Those who can find joy in solitude and derive satisfaction from their personal achievements will create healthier, more balanced relationships. The void that once loomed large will shrink, allowing love to be a complement rather than a necessity. Discern whether you have set aside bitterness and resentment. Has the acrimony of your past relationship truly given way to a sense of closure? Harboring negative emotions is akin to carrying a burning coal with the intent to throw it. You are the one who gets burned in the process. Embrace forgiveness, not for their sake, but for your own peace. Like Seneca said, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." Let go of past grievances and allow yourself the chance to welcome new beginnings with an unburdened heart. Readiness to date anew also involves open-mindedness towards vulnerability. Can you unveil your authentic self without fear? Vulnerability reveals strength, contrary to the common notion of weakness. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that the impediment to action advances action. Releasing your guard, emerging from the fortress, and revealing your true self is a sign of immense inner strength. Preparedness to share deeply personal aspects without trepidation forms the foundation of true intimacy. Authenticity and openness are the pillars of a resilient relationship. Another aspect of readiness is the alignment of values. Have you clearly identified what you stand for? Relationships thrive when individuals share core values and principles. It becomes imperative to assess whether you possess a solid groundwork of beliefs and ideals that you can share with a like-minded partner. Without rooted values, you may likely deviate from your true path. Surround yourself with those who bolster your virtues, not thwart them. Remember the wisdom of Epictetus. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Finally, the readiness for a new relationship encompasses an innate sense of preparedness and enthusiasm for the journey ahead. Do you feel a genuine excitement at the prospect of new companionship? This is not to be confused with a fleeting urge to escape loneliness, but arises from a steadfast heart seeking meaningful connection. Stoicism teaches us to confront life with courage and eagerness. Are you ready to explore new avenues of growth, allowing another to walk beside you on this path? Open your heart mindfully and embrace the possibilities that lie ahead with a calm and resolute spirit. We're only partway in our journey of uncovering whether you're ready to embrace someone new post-breakup. If you find value in this insight, do consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. It ensures we continue sharing this profound knowledge. Reconstructing self-esteem begins with self-awareness. Take a moment to honestly assess your strengths and weaknesses. Reflect on your past achievements, skills, and qualities. Embrace your imperfections as opportunities for growth. Document these findings, as this inventory creates a foundation for rebuilding your self-worth. This process allows you to see yourself from a broader perspective, detached from the immediacy of recent emotions and heartbreak. Next, cultivate a mindset rooted in virtues. The virtues of courage, wisdom, and temperance serve as pillars to reconstruct your character. Begin each day with a purpose aligned with these virtues. Embark on small tasks with the intention of fortifying these traits within you. This daily practice transforms your internal dialogue, making it one of empowerment and resilience. Focus on what you can control and accept what you cannot. Self-discipline is paramount. Establish routines that reinforce your self-worth. Regular physical exercise nourishes both body and mind, improving vitality and self-perception. Engage in mental disciplines such as meditation or reflective journaling. These practices increase self-control and clarity, distancing you from the chaos of external circumstances. They foster a sense of accomplishment and discipline, essential in the journey of rebuilding oneself. Surround yourself with positivity and wisdom. Engage with literature, philosophy, and individuals that inspire and uplift. Stoic texts, in particular, provide a timeless source of resilience and inner strength. Mentors and supportive friends can offer invaluable perspective during this period. Protecting your environment from negativity nourishes your mental and emotional state, creating a fertile ground for self-worth to thrive. Contribute to the greater good. Acts of kindness and service to others elevate your own sense of value. Volunteering, lending a hand, and being of service in your community build connections and foster a sense of belonging. Altruism not only reinforces your self-worth, but also integrates you into the fabric of society, reminding you of your valuable contributions and inherent worth. Lastly, set meaningful goals that align with your values. Goal setting gives direction and purpose to your life, providing milestones through which you can measure progress and celebrate achievements. Break down larger goals into smaller, manageable steps, ensuring that each step taken is a victory in itself. This structured approach strengthens self-confidence and provides a clear path towards personal growth and fulfillment. Setting healthy expectations and boundaries is a crucial aspect of moving forward after a breakup. Too often, we burden ourselves with unrealistic ideals, leading to disappointment when reality does not align. To avoid this, we should ground our expectations in what is achievable, remaining flexible and open to the unpredictability of relationships. It is essential to start with self-awareness. Recognizing one's needs and limits forms the bedrock upon which new relationships are built. What worked in the past may not serve you now, and what you need now might be different. To identify these aspects, reflection is indispensable. Daily meditation or journaling can help you understand your inner landscape better and highlight the parameters you need to set in future relationships. Be honest with yourself about your emotional capacity and the qualities you seek in a partner. Boundaries function as invisible guards that protect you from emotional harm while fostering respect and mutual understanding. They ensure that your individuality and autonomy are preserved even within the bond of a new relationship. Clear communication of these boundaries is non-negotiable. Stating them openly helps avoid misunderstandings and sets the tone for a healthy partnership. It is not only about listing rigid rules, but about conveying what is and isn't acceptable in a manner that is respectful and considerate. It's important to approach this task with a balance of firmness and empathy. You must be prepared to enforce these boundaries if they are crossed, but also be willing to listen and adapt where reasonable. Relationships, after all, are dynamic interactions rather than static agreements. As you contemplate entering a new relationship, prioritize mutual respect and the alignment of core values. Respect acts as the cornerstone upon which lasting and meaningful connections are built. It ensures that both parties feel valued, heard, and understood. By aligning on fundamental values, such as trust, honesty, and growth, you lay a foundation that can withstand the storms of life. This alignment doesn't mean you will agree on everything, but it does assure that, at the core, you and your partner are walking a similar path, willing to support each other's personal journeys. Respect and values alignment foster a fertile ground for mutual growth, making the hardships along the way more bearable and the joys more profound. When setting your expectations, remember to differentiate between what you can control and what you cannot. Stoic philosophy teaches us the importance of recognizing this distinction. External events and other people's actions fall beyond our control, whereas our reactions and attitudes are within our command. Accepting this wisdom can greatly diminish frustration and foster a sense of inner peace. Expectations grounded in what you can influence will keep you anchored, realistic, and prepared for life's vicissitudes. This approach simplifies decision-making, making it clear when a relationship does not meet your fundamental criteria, thus avoiding unnecessary suffering. Finally, be wary of overcompromising. While relationships do involve give and take, compromising too much on your fundamental needs may lead to resentment and ultimately harm the relationship. Knowing your boundaries and expectations helps maintain a balanced dynamic where both partners can flourish. Be willing to walk away if critical needs are not met. This is not selfishness, but a form of self-respect that sets the stage for healthier future interactions. Compromising should never erode your essential self or values. Evaluate your compromises carefully, ensuring they come from a place of conscious choice rather than an obligation to please. It is also essential to be patient. Growth and healing do not happen overnight. Building a new relationship on a sturdy foundation of healthy expectations and boundaries takes time. Use this time wisely to build a better understanding of yourself and your new partner. Practicing patience will reveal the true nature of your compatibility and whether both of you can meet each other's needs in a balanced and equitable manner. Patience, grounded in wisdom and self-awareness, ensures that the relationship you enter is one that enhances both your life and the life of your partner. Remember, quality over speed should always guide your steps forward. Achieving balance in life is an endeavor that requires introspection and a disciplined approach. After a rupture, it is of utmost importance to focus on rebuilding one's inner world before venturing into the exploration of a new relationship. This period of self-reflection and self-discovery is crucial, for it allows one to understand their own needs, values, and aspirations. It is a time to reconnect with one's core principles and to foster a deeper understanding of one's true self. Engaging in practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and journal writing can be immensely beneficial during this time. Figure and environment as metaphors for balance. One must also cultivate resilience. Life's unpredictability tests our strength. Therefore, it is vital to develop inner resilience. Embrace the challenges that come your way, not as stumbling blocks, but as opportunities for growth. Recognize that each challenge holds the potential to teach profound lessons. Cultivating resilience involves building a network of supportive relationships, adhering to a structured routine, and maintaining physical health through exercise and nourishment. In this way, you ensure that your foundation remains strong and unwavering, even in the face of adversity. Striving for balance also means nurturing a sense of inner tranquility. Peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but a state of being that one cultivates from within. It is achieved by aligning one's actions with one's values and by living a life of virtue. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, such as creative endeavors or spending time in nature. These moments of pure engagement with the present moment reconnect you to the simplicity and beauty of life, allowing inner peace to flourish. Regularly practicing gratitude can further deepen this sense of inner tranquility. Before considering a new relationship, it is essential to achieve a state of balance and inner peace. Only when your mind is calm and your life is in harmony will you be ready to welcome another person into your world. It is not about reaching a state of perfection, but about being on a continual journey of growth and self-improvement. Self-awareness, disciplined daily habits, resilience, and inner peace form the foundation upon which a healthy, fulfilling relationship can be built. Be patient with yourself and ensure that you are standing firmly on this foundation before opening your heart to another. As we conclude this sophisticated exploration, it's time to reflect on the Stoic principles that can aid you in this pivotal decision. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support is indispensable in our quest to disseminate this timeless wisdom.